Welcome to day 8 of 100 days of breakthrough. Sue and I are just taking a few days away. We managed to find ourselves somewhere to stay down in beautiful Devon, the West Country, where we used to come and spend a lot of holidays down here with our kids and our friends and our family. And so just revisiting some old places, great fun. And we were just talking today, and I've got a list, but we were just thinking today maybe we'd just do something just that arose out of our conversation. And 100 days of breakthrough, and one of the keys to your breakthrough is to remember, not just subconsciously remember, but consciously remember and bring to the front of your mind the breakthroughs, your history with God, and I would say specifically your history with God in the area of breakthrough. And I'm really believing for you as we count down the end of this year. Remember, it's the last 99 days of this year, and then the first day of next year is going to be day 1, and it will be the day 100, as it were, of these 100 days of breakthrough. And so many of us have been going through stuff. I know many friends of mine who are pressing in for different breakthroughs, healing breakthroughs, breakthroughs in lots of areas where people are breakthrough. And today, Sue and I will be a little bit of trouble here with the connection. Yep, I'm going to just change directions for a moment and see if my signal's a bit better here. Yep. Well, anyway, we're down here in the West Country. Sue and I just managing to walk along a couple of beaches, one of our favourite, and we were just talking about breakthrough. And one of the keys to your breakthrough is to be conscious of your history with God, to be able to recall those moments, those times of breakthrough. And actually, we just went way back. We went right back to the beginning of our marriage life together. And one of the first breakthroughs we needed was somewhere to live in London on a very, very low nurse's salary. And we managed to get that breakthrough. And then from there, we just listed a number of breakthroughs, not the healing ones. We've got those as well. We've got the health ones. We've got all sorts of breakthroughs, but these were more those breakthroughs in the area of finance, homes, provision, the legal breakthroughs that we've needed on several occasions with regard to going to America and the visas that we needed and what we needed to do to get those. And we listed very quickly, probably nearly 20, I would say, breakthroughs, our history with God. And that gives us our foundation on which we're able to say, look, he's never let us down before, and we know he's not about to start now. So this is really important. I want to encourage you as you press in for your breakthrough, review the breakthroughs you've already had. One of the things that we constantly say to each other is we want to live as glass half full, not half empty. We view our lives that way. So as we're pressing in for our breakthrough, having moved back to Europe from California, and really, having just followed God and taken a step of faith, we one of our biggest breakthroughs that we're praying into is the provision of our home, and that we haven't been able to achieve at this stage in our lives, but we know that God has promised, and so that's our breakthrough. So we were able just to list all the times that he's come through for us. He's come through with homes and other, I would kind of call them sort of administrative or legal types of things. So he has never let us down in this area, and we have seen breakthrough, I would say, specifically in the area of houses and homes, of probably 4 or 5 specific times he's provided. Some of the legal matters, all of the visas, they were all turned down the first time around. So I just want to encourage you, check your history with God, check your breakthroughs. We know that wonderful verse, Revelation 19:10, the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy, and that's personal. That that is you personally, that your testimony with God is the spirit of prophecy for your future. And that's what we're trusting in, and that's what we're believing for at this season in our lives, that he will provide as he's promised, as the prophetic words have said to us, that provide the provision of our home that we own, and that is just taken care of. And that's the word of God, and we've looked at it and reviewed our history. So what's yours? What's your history with God in the area, that kind of theme that you're pressing in for? What's your history? The other night I was on Jean-Luc's healing ministry. We launched this healing school together. It was a great privilege that he invited me to be there. And when we were talking about healing, I just was able to go to the front of my Bible, and there I've got a list of some of the healings that I've seen and some of the healings that we've experienced in our lives. And I was able just to build on that. That's the foundation. So what are you pressing in for? Check your history with God. Check around the themes. If it's health and healing and physical, what are those themes? If it's more the area of inner healing, mental health, something like that, getting good sleep at night, not having nightmares and night terrors and stuff like that. Check around the theme of what God's done for you in the past. So build your foundation, check your foundation. You have a history with God. He's come through for you. And now as you press in for your breakthrough, just review those and stand on that foundation, believing the simple truth that the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy, and he's never let us down before, and he never will in the future. And yesterday we stood and looked at a complete, full, the most perfect rainbow that Sue and I have definitely ever seen in our lives. It was against a very dark sky. You could see the whole rainbow, and Sue just said, hey, that's the unbroken promises of God. Not just a rainbow representing a promise, but the unbroken promise of God. And that's the truth. His promises are yes, and his promises are unbroken. So I bless you on this day 8 of 100 days of breakthrough. Thanks for being with me, and we're going to press in for the rest of this year and on into day 1, and then who knows what we'll launch at the beginning of 2021. But I'm believing with you and for you for your breakthrough, whatever that is for you or your life or your family. So I bless you for the breakthrough, and that is God's name. He is Baal Perazim, the God of the breakthrough. Just as he is called healer, when he shows up, he heals. He is breakthrough. When he shows up, there's breakthrough. So bless you. Have a great rest of your day.